we're Dave and Barb Pitcock, and the fact that we're standing here telling you this story, it's just still mind-blowing to me. I'll never forget when we were in our early 20s and Dave came home and said, we're gonna get in a home-based business. I said, you're crazy. I mean, we had 2 babies and 1 on the way. I was 23, Dave was 24. Just imagine this, no college education. Dave was a bull rider, I was a beautician and owned my own salon. And we were living paycheck to paycheck, like so many of you are today. Never had enough money at the end of the month. And thank goodness, Dave found an opportunity that solved all the headaches and a system that we could follow, and it literally just set us free. In 90 days, we replaced our income to be full-time stay-home parents. Never dropped our kids off at daycare again. And you know, that's been 18 years that we've been in this industry. And the reason we want to share with you today is that these average people, I mean, we live in a small town of 2,000 people, kids from Kansas with no college education, no money to get started, no time, and we were running 5 businesses. We did this part-time and got our checks over $40,000 a month in our early 20s. So it's just my belief that if you plug into what we're going to share with you, that you can too, if you will.
You know, for me, being 23 years old, knowing nothing about the industry, I've never heard of network marketing in my entire life. My best friend actually showed me a video 2 months prior to we even joining the business. And I went to the meeting and I sat in the back row, and there's a few things that really hit me that at 23 years old, going through a bankruptcy, having 2 little kids, not being able to put in any more hours that I physically could, that I didn't have a decision. I had to do this. And when you think of other ways to make money, and a lot of you probably are working 1, if not 2 jobs. You're working 40, 50, 60 hours a week. People think about making extra money. They think about a career change. You're still making the same amount of money. You're just doing something different. People think about going back to college. You know, here's the big one. You're gonna win the lottery. I mean, that's where people's mentality is when it comes to making extra money. And one of my biggest lessons is we just have this job mentality that the only way I can make money is working by the hour. And what we found a different way to make money. We found a way to, you know, you can work once and get paid many times over. And there's just not many things out there, you know, that let a person do that.
You can make money from your very first month, and you can turn that income into literally any number that you want. There are people in this room who have made $50,000, $60,000 a month. There are people that I know that have made over $1 million a month in this industry who are associated with this company.
I invest back in me, and I set my own goals and my own dreams instead of letting somebody else put limitations on me.
You create your own destiny, and you create everything in your life, whether it's good or bad or positive or negative. And I think that if people can really start to grasp that and be able to really take that on, they can do anything.
It's all up to me, both my health and my finances. So, you know, no excuses. You either make money, you make health, or you make excuses.
And you know, if I asked you right now, what would you do with an extra $2,000 to $5,000 a month? And this isn't like quit your job. This is $2,000 to $5,000 a month that comes in addition to what you're already making. And when Dave and I talked about that, my first goal was just pay daycare. I mean, just $500 a month would have changed my life. My idea of big dreams was remodeling, like a new front door or just a new shower curtain. I didn't need millions of dollars. I just wanted to be able to pay those bills. And if you want to make $2,000 to $5,000 a month, we can show you how to do that in the next 60 to 90 days. If you want to make $10,000 a month, we did that in our early 20s. And if you want to make $45,000 a month, we did that, and that was a lot of fun too. And you know, when you're in your early 20s and you make that kind of money, it's crazy the things that you can do. And now that we've been in this industry for 18 years, our passion is to find people like you. Every time I show this plan, I think maybe there's someone out there like we were. Maybe it's a single mom. Maybe it's a baby boomer that can't live on half of what they were living on before they had to rely on Social Security benefits. Or maybe it's a college student trying to pay their way through college like our kids are. You know, that takes a lot of money. And with this opportunity, I think that you're gonna find, following the simple system, whatever it is that you can dream of, we can help you achieve success in that area.
Network marketing gives you the ability to leverage your time like no other business can. And the second thing it does is it allows you to have residual income. And we're going to talk about that in a few minutes, but residual income is like freedom money. That's money that you make while you're sleeping. That's money you make when you're sitting at the pool with your kids. That's money when you go on vacation and spend money to go on vacation, you're still making money while you're on vacation. Guys, there's not a job in the world that lets you do that.
We always talk about where we came from because I know that's where many of you are right now. But just for 1 minute, I want to tell you what's happened for us since we've become a part of this industry. Not to impress you, but to impress upon you that if a bull rider and a broke beautician can do it, anybody can do this business. And you know, we have a daughter that's 20 and a son that just graduated. He's playing football at K-State, and a daughter that's going to be a senior this next year. And we look back on all the pictures and the photo albums and the video montages, and our kids are just constantly saying, we traveled so much. We went everywhere. If the whales were in Hawaii, we were in Hawaii. You know, if the volcanoes were erupting, we were there. Not learning about it, but seeing it firsthand. Not out of a textbook, but walking with our kids around the lava and on the mountains. And you know, we took them to Atlantis. We cruised every island. We visited every state. We sat at the playoff games. And if they were into softball, we were at the softball championships. And if they were in wrestling, we were at the wrestling world championships. And without this industry, there's no way that two kids from the middle of Kansas could have done any of that, let alone to do it every month, just month after month after month. And that's why I'm so passionate about this. People say, Barb, you're so excited about this and so enthusiastic, because I know that it can happen for you. And for me to know that it can happen for you and not just come to you and say, let's give this a try, it just kills me that people want to work 40 years of their life in this 40-year rut where at 65 they're either dead or dead broke. They have no idea how they're ever going to pay off their debts. And here in this business, you can retire whenever you want. I mean, we did it at 24 and 25, and we've helped thousands of other people do it when they made the decision to do it.
So why longevity? There are hundreds and hundreds of companies out there people can choose from. There's thousands of ways to make extra money. But after being in this industry for so long, you know, Barb and I heard of Dr. Wallach 15 years ago, you know, in our travels in this industry. And something very special happened about a year and a half ago. You know, we owned our own company. We became the president and vice president, CEO and owners of our own network marketing company for about 10 years. So what in the world would take a couple with a successful network marketing company of 10 years who've put their entire life into that, switch gears drastically and become a part of longevity? I'll tell you why. Guys, this company's over 17 years old, and for the first 15 or 16 years, they developed the most amazing product line and product story that's ever been in the industry. This company, for the first 15 years, became a $17 to $20 million company. And guys, here's what happened, and here's why you should get involved right now. In the last year and a half, they've done some very special things that we're going to talk about in a few minutes, but this company has gone from a $20 million company, which took them 15 years to get there, and in the next few years, they went from 15 million to 100. And that's why we switched gears. This company has done some things with the industry it's making it easy for you and me to be successful in this industry. And that's one of the biggest challenges people have. People hear about it, they get excited about it, they get hyped up, they join a program, nothing happens. And that story happens over and over and over again. But with longevity and the team that they brought aboard about a year and a half to 2 years ago, guys, there's a reason, the numbers don't lie. This company's gone from 20 million to 100 million, and their goal right now as a company is to be one of the next billion-dollar companies. And that's why Barb and I, that's why we switched our gears. I mean, with Dr. Wallach and his story and all the products they have, guys, every single person can do this business. Every single person we talk to and you talk to are doing this business every day already. They're just not getting paid for it.
The 90 for Life message is so easy to share with prospects out in the world because it really simplifies the message. You're talking about 90 essential nutrients that you have to take for your entire life. So it's very exact, it's very, the whole message is just complete.
After taking this product starting November the 1st, I am now walking 3 to 5 miles a day with no pain, no cramps. I also am starting to pump iron again. I have no arthritis anywhere in my body. I have energy through the roof. And I'm going to tell you something, anybody that has not taken this product is doing themselves a disfavor.
I've now lost 58 pounds. My blood sugar is normal, my cholesterol's are normal. My doctor had me on 2 blood pressure meds. I'm off one. The other one's been cut 2 different times. I go back in a few months. Fairly confident that I'll be off all my meds. My wife's a lot happier. She often makes the comment, there's less of me to love, but I think that's okay.
Longevity changed my life. I had thyroid cancer, and I had been through radiation, and I was battling with everything that comes with that. The brain fogginess, the fatigue, the bone and joint problems, the weight gain, and I have been on the product for 2 months now, and it has completely taken away all of my symptoms. I've been able to lose 26 pounds, and I finally have my life back.
I no longer suffer with migraines. I'm down in my weight. I no longer have heartburn issues. I fired my doctor who told me I had to be on heartburn medication for the rest of my life. I am really excited, and it's just a walking billboard for Dr. Wallach and his message. If it worked for me, it's going to work for everybody else.
Guys, what I want to do right now is give you a quick thumbnail sketch on how this program works as far as making money. Guys, there's really 3 ways to make money. There's 3 types of money to make in this type of industry. Guys, Longevity has mastered the compensation plan. They have all 3 kinds of money. 1 is upfront, fast money. And number 2 is residual money. It's money that you make while you sleep. And number 3 is huge money. You've all heard the stories of people being giantly successful in this industry, earning hundreds of thousands of dollars, not a year, a month. I want to show you guys in about 2 or 3 minutes exactly why that is the way it is. You can join this program in a lot of different ways. You can get in for as little as a $10 bill if you want and try the products. What I encourage people to do is I encourage people to join at what we call the CEO level. And what that does, for $499, it basically opens up and allows you to access and max out every bonus that the company has. And at the same time, you get over $499 in products to get you acclimated to the kinds of products we have. Person joins for $499. Let's say this is you. Your goal, if you're like me, is to make your money back. That's fast money, upfront money. We call it quick start bonuses and fast start bonuses. And here's what happens. I want to go out and I sponsor 4 people. Bill, Sue, Mary, and Joe. Every time you bring somebody into the business, you immediately make about $125 in fast starts and quick starts. And that's payable, you'll receive that in the next week or 2. So I joined the program for $499, I want to make my money back. I sponsored 4 people, I just made my money back. Okay, if that's all that anybody ever does in this business, then you will get rich beyond your wildest dreams. What does Bill, Sue, Mary, and Joe want to do? Same thing. I just want to make my money back. Why? I'm brand new. I don't even know anything yet. Bill sponsors a few people, Sue sponsors a few people, Mary sponsors a few people, and all of a sudden, they have made their money back. And guys, when you think about it, do you know that if you just made a decision and actually worked the business, and it was explained to everybody you brought in the same way, to where if everybody that got in just sponsored 4 people and helped them do the same thing to get their money back, do you know after 5 or 6 months, you would have over 4,000 people in your organization? Take it down a year, 2 years, 3 years. Guys, that's why people have 50, 60,000 people in the group. That's why and how they make $200,000 a month, not a year, a month. Do you guys realize in 90 days you could be making as much in this as you make now at your full-time job? And you've doubled your income? The first part is fast start money and quick start money. Why don't we have it to where everybody moves at least $100 to $150 a month in product, and that's how you're able to access all the bonuses. Because obviously the only way you make money is when products move. So why not have a simple way that every single person can move products? Most people don't like sales. Most people don't want to go out and sell products. Then why don't you use them? With coffee and tea and chocolate and makeup and weight loss programs and 900 other products that are in your house now, my wife has said it 1,000 times, you switch where you shop and you get paid for it. So guess what happens? Say you've sponsored a few and they've sponsored a few. Say you have 78 people in your group after 6 months. What are every single one of them doing every month, whether you do anything or not? They're moving products that they're already using. Guys, and you're earning the second type of income. It's residual income. Because whether you ever sponsor anybody again, whether you ever do anything other than get your products or order your products or use your products, you're getting paid. And it averages about 8 to 10, 12 bucks a person. You have 78 people in your group, you're gonna make 6, 7, 800, 1,000 bucks a month just because they like the products. How did you get those 78? Because people joined and they wanted to make their money back. and they knew all they had to do was sponsor 4. And guys, the last thing I want to share with you is the third type of income. I like to call it huge money. And guys, here's how it works. Once you've sponsored 3 or 4 people in the business, and you've helped them each sponsor 3 or 4 people in the business, you are at a level in the company where you start to earn an extra $100 on everybody that comes in your organization, whether you sponsor them or not. It's called a coding bonus. And make sure you get with the person that's showing you this and say, hey, help me understand this coding bonus a little bit more, because when you get this, you won't sleep. This will change your life. This financially will make you different. Say that you're just like me and you sponsored a few people. And all of a sudden I sponsor a 5th person named Barb. And Barb, what does Barb want to do? Get her money back, just like everybody. Because that's how the program is set up. Guys, if a person got in for $1 or $10, is there any desire to make your money back? No. This is the magic of the program. What's Barb's goal? Get her money back. Let's say Barb sponsors a few people, and they sponsor a couple, who sponsor a couple, and all of a sudden, 50 people got in Barb's organization in a single month. They all joined at $4.99. Those people earned their fast start bonuses and quick start bonuses, but me, as the upline who had sponsored my 4 and helped them, I'm at a level in the company called SEMD. And that means I get to, because of that, I'm encouraged to help Barb. Say 50 people get in Barb's organization. I'm the upline SEMD. I get an extra $100 on each of them. That is an extra $5,000 that month just because I sponsored one person and helped her do what the plan is doing by itself. Even if I don't know anything and I've never been in this business, guys, I've been in this for 20 years and it's still why I'm as excited as I am today, because I have never seen anything like this. You guys really do have the best of all 3 types of income in this business. And because of how it's built, it literally wants to build itself. Guys, upfront money, residual money, and huge money. The company has it all. You know, there's actually 10 ways to get paid in this program. I've showed you 3. I just want to show you one more before we finish up. Guys, if you just sponsored 12 people into this business and you go SEMD, and what SEMD is Senior Executive Marketing Director, and that is one of the first achievement levels you're going to reach as you're building your business. It's extremely realistic if you're building the business. You could hit it your first month. We've had dozens of people hit it their first month. And if you have 12 personals, guys, you qualify for a free car bonus. Guys, that's one of the most amazing things this company does. The lifestyle bonuses that they have, the recognition they have. And I tell you what, guys, the free car bonus, it starts at $300 a month and goes up to $1,000 a month. And you take that, you go pick out the car you want. I tell you what, it's an amazing feeling. And I'll tell you what else it is. It's an amazing way to help you build your business.
When I first joined up with Longevity, I had 3 people sign up within the month.
My son's here with me, and for the first time we're doing business together, and just because of this opportunity, we've been spending more time together.
I get to quit one of my jobs on the 16th of September, and I'm so excited.
With the presentations and the simplicity of the system, I've never seen a way that you can build a business so easily.
If you do it long enough, you do it well enough, you do it with the right passion, you can have everything you ever wanted in life. You can have that fairy book ending for yourself, because you helped a lot of other people along the way.
No, you gotta have a big enough dream and goal, and it's free to dream. So why don't we? And so that was easy for me. I just want to leave an inheritance for my children's children.
Been in the industry a long time, and I can tell you firsthand that it doesn't get any better than this.
So if you're anything like me, you're probably a little bit skeptical. And I would like to share with you just some realistic best case and worst case scenarios. So what's a worst case scenario? Let's say that you join, you get started, you get the CEO Mega Pack right away, you've spent $500, you open up your pack, you don't like the products, you can't get anyone to listen to you, your friends all think you're crazy, your spouse is upset, whatever, you don't even like the person that sponsored you. Worst case scenario, you put it all back in the box, you call customer service, and anytime within the first 30 days you get a 100% money back guarantee. So some people will say to me, well, Barb, I don't know, I just kind of want to try the products. I say, great, try the products, but if you're going to try the products, get enough that you know what we're all about. Because really, with that money back guarantee, there's no risk. It takes all the risk away. Now, what's a best case scenario? Well, a best case scenario is You join and you go crazy like we did. I mean, literally, we replaced our income in 90 days. We earned a free car, not just for Dave, but I got a free car too. Eventually, our kids all had free car bonuses. We got our whole family involved. And we went on to make $10,000 a month, and then it went to 17, and then 40, and then it was obscene amounts of money. And you guys, that is a best case scenario. I'm not gonna hype you. This is not a get rich quick scheme. We worked. We worked this business as we would have worked anything else. And you know what? You're gonna work hard anyway, so why not work something that'll actually pay you what you're worth? And we have over 100 people in this company that have made millions of dollars, 100 that are in that millionaire circle. So I guess my question would be, why not you, and why not now? Let's say that you yourself join and you don't go out and get 4 people right away. Let's say you just got 1 person sponsored. And let's say the next month, that person just got 1 person sponsored. And you're not going out there roping the world, you're just looking for 1 new person a month that might want to switch where they shop, maybe lose some weight, have more energy, or maybe they want to earn a free car. 1 person a month. The next month, you have 2 people in your group, everybody just gets 1. And the next month, just 1 person. Now you have 4 people in your group. Let's say that it took you a year. And I've heard that phrase, would you rather have $1 million or a penny that doubled every day? If you just work this part-time and you just said, I'm gonna focus on getting 1 new person a month, do you realize what you could make after 12 months? Do the math. 4 would turn into 8, and then 8 turns into 16, and then 16 turns into 32, and then 64, and then all of a sudden you have 100 people in your group, and that's $1,000 a month residual income. And it will just grow and grow and grow. So if you want a realistic scenario, this is your own business. You're gonna be in business for yourself, but definitely not by yourself, because we're gonna team up with you, and with the training and the mentoring and the system that we have in place, whether you wanna go crazy and build this fast or you just wanna do it very part-time, realistically, I think it's the best way for the average person to get involved in a business that they can pay off fairly quickly with little or no investment there, and to have the upside potential that's just so huge. So who's getting in? Folks, everybody's getting in. There are people that are celebrities, multimillionaires, oil investors, real estate tycoons. There are people that have been in this industry and made millions of dollars that are looking at this and saying, I'm joining this team. And there are people that have never been in network marketing that have no idea what they're doing, and they're saying, I'm in. You look at all the celebrities and the professional athletes and the people who have already had success. Why would they join? For the same exact reason that Dave and I joined in 1996. Folks, everybody has dreams and goals. And even the people that have made millions of dollars, they see this faster than anyone else because they understand timing. Like Dave said, they have the vision and they know a good business opportunity when they see it.
So what's next? Get in. You know, I remember years and years ago an interview that was done by Larry King. And on Larry King Live, he was interviewing Bill Gates. And at the time, he was the richest man in America. And Larry asked Bill, he said, what do you attribute your success to? And Bill said, Larry, timing. He said, I was at the right place at the right time. And he said, but there was a lot of other people at that place too when it came to the computer industry. He said, Larry, the big thing for me, he said, I had vision. And Larry wasn't done. He looked at Bill Gates and he said, well, what else? And Bill said, you know what, Larry? He said, there was a lot of people at the same place I was. And he goes, and there was a lot of people who had vision too, because the computer industry was booming. But he said, if I had one thing to attribute to my success, he said, it's taking action. You know, I know there's a plane that leaves New York every single morning on its way to Chicago. And you know what? Whether I'm on that plane or not, it's leaving. And this business is the same way. You know what? Whether you get in this business or not, it doesn't matter. We're going to $1 billion anyway. We are just so excited right now to touch as many people as we can, just like we've been touched. I'm telling you, make a decision, take action, and get involved with us right now in this business.
Because of this industry, the relationships, our health, our freedom, and just the experiences that we've had are things that most people would only dream of. But if you join and you become a part of this team, there's nothing that you can't outdream, because if you can dream it, you can achieve it here with Longevity.